What is the lead life cycle from the time it's generated to the time it's closed? What is the return on marketing investment? Because otherwise you can just keep blowing money on marketing and not track any return. So the short answer is, of course, we are involved. In fact, that is the genesis of Pixl, right? That's how the company started. But we are involved in the entire ecosystem or process, as we call it, right? So the cycle is as follows. You start by christening the project, naming the project, positioning the product for end users or investors, move on to creating all the branding, marketing collateral for the product, move on to creating the broker packs, move on to a pre-launch campaign that starts prima facie on digital, because obviously digital has excessive outreach. And the moment you start this pre-launch campaign, obviously you start getting interested buyers and interested brokers, right? At that time, we liaise with land department to get certain permissions and approvals, because obviously there's a very strict ecosystem under which we operate. And thanks to the government of making it so process oriented that it becomes very easy. It's like 1, 2, 3 step by step on how to market your product, right? We get the requisite permissions and then we start marketing it on social media and on traditional media. Once you start getting interests, we also work closely with the developer to get certain approvals to obtain expression of interest, and that's where the lead trickle starts. Then the project gets launched through an event, a proper event where brokers are invited, media is invited, and the project is showcased to all these people so that their buy-in into the project amplifies. Then they start taking it to the market, and then we give them broker kits which they can use to further advertise the project on social media, on offline media, through their WhatsApps, through different routes, including press releases for PR, etc., to take them forward. And at that time, the developer sometimes says, okay, you know what, I want to generate my own leads. And that's when lead generation campaigns kick off. They could be on social, they could be on Google, they could be on newer media platforms, they could be with the help of traditional media. And that is where our prowess of tech and MarTech comes in, where we are able to track literally every click, every lead, whether it comes from a billboard, whether it comes from your social or Google or email, right? We track all of that to maximize conversions. We want, with the help of AI, we create multiple images of the same product or of the same project, and our algorithm helps us optimize the right creative on which the maximum clicks are happening. So that requires a lot of intelligence, right? And then once those leads start coming in, we obviously keep passing them on to the sales team of the developer. That's when the CRM comes in to understand what is the lead life cycle from the time it's generated to the time it's closed. What is the return on marketing investment? Because otherwise you can just keep blowing money on marketing and not track any returns, right? So as a company, that gives us an extra edge that with the use of technology, we can actually tell the developer, hey, this is what you invested and this is what your return on marketing investment is. And they love to see this, because then that gives them the strength to continually invest in this space, right? Sometimes when a project is launched, we also have a lot of broker clients who come to us and say, you know what, we want you to run lead generation campaigns on this project. And that's when we support them with lead generation campaigns on the same project. Once the project is sold out, marketing continues beyond that as well, right? Because there are so many leads that did not get the product, right? And they convert into prospective expressions of interest for the next project of that developer, or the next project coming in that neighborhood for the broker who generated that lead. And then it continues, you start nurturing these leads, you start communicating with these leads.